Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Looking at the title of our video, you all must be thinking that, oh God, not again. Yes, coronavirus.
ओ भाई मारो मुझे मारो
The news channels have already scared us enough regarding COVID-19, and we have uploaded a video regarding COVID-19 on our Instagram account and Facebook page. So why again?
Wait a minute.
So let me tell you all, before starting this video, we want you to watch this video till the end because we have a surprise for you all and I don't want you all to miss it. So let's get started.
So, why again coronavirus? Because our government have announced about unlocking our country step by step, and due to which there is a fear of increasing the cases again. So, we all should take extra precaution. In our previous video, we have mentioned that people who have diabetes or heart disease, they are at higher risk of getting infected and developing complications. And the only way to minimize this risk is to control their condition very well. You might have wondered, why is it so? See, if the condition is quite well managed, if the blood glucose levels are within their ranges or the blood pressure is quite well controlled, then the chances of getting infected and getting cured are as same as everyone else. But if the picture is quite opposite, then you all should be a little worried. And you all should be on the constant alert, not to create a favorable environment for the virus to enter in the body and to take control of it.
Now, why the name coronavirus? Because when coronavirus was observed under an electron microscope, it appeared like a crown-like structure. So this crown is basically a glycoprotein S spike. And today what we are seeing is the 7th strain of coronavirus, which is infecting the humans, and it is causing 15 to 30% of cold in adults and children. So it is very important to have a strong immunity. And why this is important? Because when you have a strong immune system, whenever the virus enters your body, the immune system encounters it and it releases specific hormones to fight against that infection, and where it binds the virus and neutralizes it. So a strong immune system will always help in neutralizing the virus easily, and till the vaccine is out, we need to protect ourselves by building our immunity.
Statistically, India has the second largest number of people with diabetes globally. And in such a scenario of COVID-19, while we all are staying in our home and taking necessary precautions to prevent the spread of virus, managing a disease like diabetes is a challenging task. So, we are here with all of you to try and understand the situation and come up with a better solution to tackle this problem. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get on board with us. Let's work together with equal efforts. People often ask that, is there any difference between the types of diabetes when it comes to COVID-19? And the answer is that we don't know yet, because at this moment, there is no scientific data or scientific evidence to distinguish between the types of diabetes.
We cannot confidently say why this risk is there, but from decades we already know that diabetic people are immune compromised. There are some changes in their defense capacity. And hence, when high glycemic levels are present in the body, the white blood cells have poor functioning. So when diabetic people are ill, the body releases certain hormones to fight against that infection, but on other hand, they are also increasing the blood sugar levels, which becomes more difficult for the insulin to cope up with. And hence, if it is a virus which is causing infection in diabetic people, it is more worse because it is increasing the sugar levels, it is increasing the release of hormones, making it more and more difficult for insulin to lower the blood sugar levels. And hence we can say that diabetic people have to be careful when it comes to any kind of infection, not only coronavirus.
The good news is that COVID-19 is usually a mild disease with lower mortality rates. But some people have some complications like pneumonia or even death. And this is common in the people with comorbid conditions, particularly in elderly, with comorbid conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or even cancer. So, they have to plan what to do next before they get infected. This includes contacting your doctor, adequate stock of medication, and having a glucometer at home, following healthy diet and regular exercise routine at home, and keep in touch with your doctor regularly. Because when diabetic people get infected with this virus, they have observed their glycemic control deteriorating.
Contact your doctor and dietitian for any kind of modifications in the medication or diet. Make sure that you stay well hydrated, prevent dehydration, monitor your body temperature, and keep monitoring your ketone bodies, especially when the person is on insulin. Mostly, majorly we can say for type 1 diabetes and people with type 2 diabetes who are on insulin. When diabetic patients are ill, they may require larger doses of insulin, so it is very important to consult your doctor or diabetologist regarding this. And the sugar levels usually spike during illness even if you are not consuming enough. So, till now we have understood how important it is to have a better glycemic control and a strong immune system to avoid all this mess, right? So now here comes the role of nutrition. So wherever you go, you might have read or heard about certain foods which are bad for you and certain foods which are good for you. They might keep you healthy and so on. But in reality, you have to remember that it is very important to add certain immune boosters to your balanced meal so that your plate looks healthy, which will also help you to navigate your path towards well-being. But while strengthening the immune system, remember it will take time. So it is very important that you have to start early.
Carbohydrates play a major role in the management of diabetes. So, the consumption of complex carbohydrate sources like whole grains or certain fruits and vegetables is really necessary because they provide energy, essential vitamins and minerals, and most importantly, lots of fiber, which do not spike the blood glucose levels. Next is protein. Now, protein is really important because antibodies which actually fight with the infection are made up of protein. So, at least 2 to 3 sources of protein should be included in your daily diet. Considering some factors like availability or storage, some foods like nuts and oilseeds, low-fat dairy products, pulses and legumes are good options because availability of some non-vegetarian sources like fish or chicken can be a problem. Healthy fats should be an integral part of your daily diet. Some food sources like flax seeds, almonds, walnuts, if possible, good amount of fish should be included in your daily diet. Now, we will see some vitamins and minerals which are helpful. First is vitamin A. Vitamin A is also known as anti-infective vitamin. As the name itself suggests, you should include it in your daily diet in the form of yellow, red, orange fruits and vegetables, milk and milk products, chicken, eggs. Next is vitamin C. Vitamin C has become really popular in this COVID era because it contributes to immune defense and it can be incorporated in the diet in the form of citrus fruits, capsicum, cabbage and amla. Now vitamin D. It is also considered really important because it reduces the risk of infection. It can be obtained through sun exposure. Now here minimum 15 to 20 minutes of sun exposure is necessary. It also can be obtained through consumption of milk and milk products.
Zinc is very important for the development and functioning of the immune cells. So ensure that you incorporate best sources of zinc in the diet such as whole grains, nuts and oilseeds, eggs, dals, legumes, etc. Selenium is a micronutrient. Why? Because it is required in smaller quantities by the body. So make sure that you meet that requirement because that smaller quantity is also very important because it is a potent antioxidant and diabetic people are more prone to oxidative stress and hence antioxidant play a very important role when it comes to oxidative stress or inflammation in the body. So incorporate sources of selenium like eggs, fish, chicken and vegan sources where you can have dairy products, whole grain cereals, pulses, etc. And don't forget the unsung warriors of the kitchen, the antivirals like ginger, garlic, cinnamon, tulsi, neem, because all these are the functional foods and they not only add flavor to the food but they also provide certain benefits which normal food cannot and hence they are known as functional foods. But while dealing with the nutrients and these foods, you have to always remember that consider glycemic index of each food. So if you want to know more about the glycemic index of the food, check out our video on glycemic index on our Instagram account and Facebook page. The link of this video is given in the description box down there. And yes, here we come with our surprise. So excited? Okay, so here we go.
In response to current COVID-19 pandemic, many people are confined to their home environment. Public exercise centers like gyms or swimming pools are also closed. But regular exercising is really beneficial for the general population and even more beneficial for people with chronic conditions like diabetes and heart conditions. Besides, exercise is an integral part of diabetes management. Some of these exercises which you can perform are 1 hour of brisk walking and some exercises using your own body weight like squats, lunges, forward flexing, sit-ups, push-ups, crunches to strengthen your core as well as your lower back muscles. If these exercises are performed really well, then you will see some excellent results. Makeshift objects like buckets and bottles filled with water also can be used. And at the end, stretching exercises like yoga and Pilates also can be done. But remember, do not over exercise and constantly monitor your health while exercising.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and don't miss the bell button because it keeps you notified whenever we upload a new video. Till then, stay tuned. Bye guys, have a nice day.